Hi everybody, we are back with Jolene and Odie's little boy Gray. He's got a little tiny bit of white on the bridge of his nose here. Not too sure if that's going to stay as he gets older. It could either A, become more pronounced, or it could just fade into the other color since it's not very wide on his face. But he's a cute little dude. You ready to get busy? Come on, let's go straight your stuff and see what you got. Okay, everybody's been waiting. They've all been waiting for temperament testing. This is the big hype up that everybody waits for. Hi. Oh, that tail is wagging. He's just trotting along. Good boy. Yes. Hi. Look at you. You got little prancy paws today. Look at you. Not really underfoot at all. Of course, turned on by the motion by my feet. So this is a puppy that, you know, if this is your puppy when you take him home and you're kind of in that groggy state after waking up and you're walking around the kitchen with your cup of coffee or cup of tea, really want to watch your feet because he's going to be where your next step is going to be. Hi. Okay, hi there. Can I hold your toe? Certainly didn't mind that at all. Okay, let's get you down. We're gonna roll you on your back and we're gonna hold you there for some restraint work. We're really just measuring how adaptable he is to this position and if he recovers quickly and he forgives me. As you can see, this is not something that he is opposed to. Go off and check it out. And you gonna come right back? Yes, you are. Good boy. Thank you. He didn't hold a grudge. He came back. He was just checking his litter, his little brothers and sisters that are over off in the distance, making some noise. Hi, good boy. Okay, we're gonna get out some toys. All right. Look at that fluffy butt. Look at that fluffy butt. We love fluffy butts. Yes, and there's that natural sit. Again, always, you'll hear me say it. If you haven't heard me say it 500 times already, trust me, you will. Reinforcing that focus, looking at you, so important. You cannot train a dog if they are not looking at you. I have had this conversation with so many different people. The important thing is they have got to engage with you in order to know what you want. So they've got to be looking at you. Hi, thank you. What a good boy. Very nice. This is kind of like sit to say please, good boy. And training, some people think that training needs to start a couple weeks after they get home. No, I start training these puppies at 3 days old. So you start your training the day the puppy comes home, okay? Unless you're staying here for training, some of them are. But regardless, you don't need to just have a acclimation period. You need to start holding them accountable the day they come home, okay? All right, let's get on to some toys here. I apologize for the way I get up. My knees are super arthritic, so getting up and down is not really as easy as it used to be. Come on. What? I see you smelling my pants because there's something good there that somebody probably rubbed up against. Here, look. Kind of curious. Not too sure how to pick it up. Poked it with his nose a couple times. And again, not terribly interested. No big deal. Checked it out. Not afraid of it. Just not his thing. I'm gonna make a loud noise. Ready? Tail's wagging. Didn't care about it. Exercised a little bit of cautiousness by walking around me and through my legs. This shows me that there's a little tiny bit of hesitation and maybe a slight lack of confidence. So just like a toddler does when you're dropping off for nursery school or something like that, oh, hi there. Okay, so that's new. That's only happened one other time. But anyways, obviously you can see that it recovered beautifully, but when they're a little nervous or a little apprehensive, they will sit behind their owners or their handler. It's kind of like that child that is a little nervous, holds on to your pant leg, peeks around mom's thigh to make sure it's okay, and then before you know it, they're off to the races playing with the whole mess of kids. So same type of thing here. Exercise a little bit of cautiousness, obviously not afraid of it. Just needed that little extra confidence of coming behind me and walking through my legs, because he knows that I am the pillar of, you know, protection, so to speak. Okay, so enough of that. Okay, next thing we're going to take out is our drag. We're going to see how he does here. Ooh. And I would imagine, based on our first exercise, he's going to be very involved in motion. So yes, he likes motion. He's turned on by motion. I would not say that he has a strong herding instinct. I think he just likes to follow the motion. So I think that this is going to be a dog just like his other brother that I was talking about earlier. He could possibly be a fast cat dog. What are you doing? Oh, or possibly help you with the laundry. May I have that? Oh, thank you. Oh, you couldn't have been any sweeter with that release. I mean, you basically just pushed it out with your tongue. That was very sweet. Very unusual for an 8-week-old puppy to not, one of the things that we pride ourselves on is we try and have our puppies not be chompy puppies. And that's the reason why we do the cheesy fingers. Having a soft-mouthed puppy, especially with young children, it's so important, because I'll tell you what, kids absolutely freak when puppies bite them. And they're not biting from aggression, but those little baby teeth, they got like a set of kitchen knives in there. And they can hurt, especially if they bite hard. So the fact that everybody here has temperament tested with a nice soft mouth, I definitely think that that's a lot of Jolene coming through. That is that retriever soft mouth, as compared to an Aussie, because I'll tell you what, little Aussie puppies, oh my goodness, they'll take your finger right off. Hi, are you sleeping? It's not time yet. We're not done. Okay, here, ready? So, I'm gonna do this. Okay, you're not popping. Okay, hold on. We're having a little problem here. Oh, here it is. Okay, and as you can see, super confident. Didn't really care about that. Was like, no big deal. What do you think? I hear you making some whining. Are you echoing your siblings back? Okay. So here we go. This is Boy Gray. What a nice boy. Oh, you just gonna sit there? Oh my gosh, I love it when you just plop right down. Yes, this is little Boy Gray. Again, this puppy, I see some old soul tendencies. He is a very relaxed puppy. I like the fact that he identifies with the fact that maybe at times of not a lot of confidence, instead of him running away and, you know, trying to scurry away from anything, he just kind of naturally fell in behind me, walked through my legs. Certainly not a nervous puppy whatsoever, but definitely a thinking puppy, thinks about things. And that's really, really important, to have a puppy who has a semblance of sense. They won't necessarily run into the face of danger. You know, they won't, you know, I'd be concerned if I did that loud sound and the puppies come running in and barking and growling. That is something that we don't want to see. That's a little too much. Ideally, we don't want to make that noise and have them go run to the other side of the fence and not even look at us either. So we've got a really nice balance so far within this group of temperament testing, that they're handling the noise. They're actually handling everything really good. Some are retrievers, meaning they're going to go grab that ball and they're going to bring it back. Others do not. He's one that's not really interested in that. That does not mean that he won't like to play ball. It's just that pokey paper, sometimes they really just don't know how to grab it, and they're not interested in enough to spend the time to figure it out. So But oh my God, this puppy couldn't be any more attentive. Definitely, I see all sorts of different stuff with this puppy. You could really plug him into all three of those higher purpose programs that I talk about. Emotional support animal, he'd be great for that. Therapy, I think he'd do wonderful work if you are inclined to do therapy work. And again, if you're somebody who, you know, might have an issue with, you know, maybe you're a military person with some PTSD or anxiety or depression, this is a puppy that is absolutely going to be able to glam onto your emotional cues, and they're going to be able to read you, and they're going to be able to provide the comfort naturally. So, and this is obviously a puppy that I feel like you could train, you know, to do all of those things. At the very least, this puppy is going to be a nice, quiet companion. This puppy is going to want to just hang out. There's not a huge energy level there. Little bit, but not too bad. I think that as this puppy grows up, this puppy's going to just like to hang out on the porch and watch the world go by. All right, so this is Little Boy Gray. Thanks for watching, everybody. You have a great day.